Good morning, students. Myself, JVN Brijesh Kumar Yadav, Faculty of Education and Methodology, Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. I welcome to all of you in my digital class. I have prepared this lecture for BSc B.Ed ZBC second sem. Paper is botany. Topic is diversity of cryptogams. Okay. So for students, we have seen one genus of Pteridophyta, and before that we have seen some of the characteristic features, classification of Pteridophyta. On previous turn we have seen Coleotom. Okay, today we are going to study Lycopodium, which is in your syllabus. So let's start with classification. Coleotom division is Lycophyta, class Oligolopsida, order Lycopodiales, family Lycopodiaceae, genus is Lycopodium. Species will be varying, many more species are there. This genus Lycopodium is commonly known as club moss or ground moss. Students, again I am emphasizing that these common names you should be remembered, okay, because most of the examination they used to ask frequently such type of questions: which genus of Pteridophyta is known as by which names. Okay, so don't forget them, don't avoid them, try to remember, because in one marks questions they used to ask. So in this way Lycopodium is known as club moss or ground moss. Okay, there are about 200 species of Lycopodium is reported. They are confined to all over the world, but mainly in subtropical and tropical forest. Some species of Lycopodium are also distributed in Arctic and temperate regions of the world. Although some species are found in moist, sandy places which are rich in organic compounds and humus. As you all know that the main plant body of Lycopodium, even in pteridophytes, they are sporophytic. Okay, so we'll see them one by one. First sporophyte, then gametophyte. So let's start sporophytic plant body. The plant externally divided into root, stem, leaves. Since they are developed pteridophytes, so they don't have thalloid body. Their plant body is differentiated into root, stem, leaves. Stems are very weak, slender, rhizotomous, and in some species stems feature varying, like in Lycopodium clavatum and Cernum, the stems are creeping or even below the ground, whereas in other species stems are erect and pandemic, as we can see in the diagram. Now root arise from the underground portion of the creeping stems. They arise in the cluster or singly branching. Roots are dichotomously. Okay. Leaves are small, sessile, simple, lanceolate in shape. They arise spirally along the main axis of the stems. Mature leaves are unibranched or midveins. These are the schematic diagrams. You can see the Lycopodium, a portion in which strobilus is there, and horizontally rhizomatous stems, then roots are there, and along with that B, C, D, E are the leaves in different species of Lycopodium. Now internal structure, there are internal structure of stem, roots and leaves, but in your syllabus we are going to emphasis on only internal structure of stems. When you cut the stem transverse section, you will find different zonations of tissues. Outermost layer is epidermis, which is single celled layered, and this is covered by thick layer of cuticle. Stomata are also present in epidermis layer. Okay, then cortex. Cortex is divided into three different zones, which are outer cortex, medial cortex, and innermost cortex. Innermost cortex is also known as endodermis. Then inside the inner cortex you will find steels. Okay, this, since they are little bit primitive, so they have proto-stelic type structure. Okay, apart from that, you can also find different types of steels such as actinosteels, plectosteels. Okay, so these are the anatomical structure. Now we are moving towards the reproduction of Lycopodium. Okay, though in Lycopodium reproduction is carried out by both way, vegetative and by spores, unlike to Coleotum where vegetative reproduction was absent, but here vegetative reproduction are present. Okay, so let's start with reproductive modes. So first one is gemma, a bulbil. You have already seen this structure in Markensia, you might be remembered. Second is fragmentation. This is a simple way when a branch of any stem cut down and it gets separated, and when get it favorable condition germinate into individual plants. Okay, third is by resting buds. This is also a mode of vegetative reproduction when bud act as a germination unit of plants. Another is root tubercles. As you know that the stem is underground, that rhizomatous forms, that tubercles also act as a germinating units. Another way of reproduction is adventitious buds. Buds are developed from isolated bulbil leaves. It also get separated and develop into whole plant. So in this way we have seen these are some of the vegetative mode of reproduction in Lycopodium. Now some of the sexual reproduction we'll have to see. So sexual reproduction is carried out by the help of spore formation. Okay, the reproductive unit of Lycopodium is known as strobili, that singular is strobilus. It also called as cones. So cone or strobilus are the sexually reproductive structure of Lycopodium. Now something about them. Each strobilus is morphologically slender structure, sessile. It may be stalked, simple, unbranched, or dichotomously branching is there. Okay, they are erased at the apex of branch or stems. They are cylindrically structured, measuring 2.5 centimeter and consist of central cone axis. You can see in diagram there is a centrally cone axis, along with that arises strobila are there. Each sporangium is yellow or orange colored and provided with sterile jacket, which is 2 to 3 layer thick cell. Inside the jacket cell there is a fertile sporogenous tissues which provide nutritive tissue, that is known as tapetum. You might be knowing that in higher plants pollen grain structure when formed, before that in anther there is a tapetum that is nutritive. Similar to that sporogenous tissue is also there. Okay, after that spore mother cell which undergoes meiotic division to produce spore tetrad. In diagram you can see this is the B spore tetrad. As you all know that Lycopodium is homosporous, whereas others are heterosporous, but Lycopodium is homosporous, means they produce same type of spores. There is no differences in the spores, so they are called as homosporous. All the spores are developed, they are haploid and represents gametophytic generation of the life cycle. Okay, now something about gametophyte. So spore of the Lycopodium is the first cell of gametophyte. It represents first cell of gametophyte. From here onwards it enter into the gametophytic phase. That spore are very small, tetrahedral and provide with two walls. Yes, you all know that one is external outer exine and other is inner intine. Okay. I have already explained Lycopodium is homosporous, so they are homothallic in nature, means their prothallus having both kind of reproductive organs such as Archegonia and Antheridia. Okay, so Antheridia and Archegonia, both of them are found in the same prothallus, that's why they are homothallic in nature. Antheridia arise in several numbers in gametophytic plant body. They may be embedded in gametophyte or projected slightly. They are oval in shape. They are covered by jacket layer, one cell thick. Inside that jacket, spore mother cell is there, which metamorphosed into small cubital biflagellate sperms. As you can see here, sperms. Okay. Now Archegonia also arise in same prothallus, but they are remain sunken with only their thick neck projecting outwards. A mature Archegonia consists of neck, which are composed of 6 to 13 neck canal cell and narrow venter, and one venter canal cell, and inside that egg will be there. Okay. Now fertilization. After maturity, sperm get liberated, that spermatocytes liberated and entered into Archegonium through neck canal cell. Okay. After entering, it get fertilized with egg, which form to an structure that is zygote. Now zygote will germinate into sporophytic generation. Okay, so students, in this way we have seen morphology, classification, anatomy, reproductive structure, gametophytic, and all those aspects of Lycopodium. On next turn, we'll study another genus, that is Equisetum. Thank you very much.